Triton D-10, the latest and greatest diagnostic full-function scanner and scope from Snapon. It gets you to the fix fast. How do we know? We asked a couple of real-world technicians, Chad Austin in Colorado.
I've been a mechanic since 2006, working in a family-owned shop.
And Mike Reynolds down in South Carolina.
We are a mobile sublet service that services body shops, repair shops.
Here's what they like best.
On the Triton D10, the screen is much bigger than my previous scan tools.
That's a 10-inch screen, easier to read at an angle.
It's a little brighter, easy to see outside. It's got a nice wide hand grip.
One of my favorite features is we plug this tool in, it powers right up.
Boots up in 2 seconds, and then one-touch code scan. This tool is clearly designed and built for the shop.
With the quick access menu in the Triton D10, I can be looking at codes or a data stream and switch right over into a guided component test.
Don't throw parts at a problem. Verify component failure with the guided component test meter.
You can pick what sensor you're trying to test. It'll tell you where the best place to test that sensor is, how that sensor is supposed to operate, and even gives you an example of the waveform.
With SURETRACK, learn from techs who have been there. Verified information from thousands of techs who have solved that particular problem.
Overall, it just saves a lot of time, so we're not chasing a problem that somebody else has already found.
These modern vehicles can have 80 plus modules on them. That's a ton of data for us to have to go through.
Snapon's exclusive, patented, fast-track intelligent diagnostics guides you through diagnosis and repair.
We can pull up our intelligent diagnostics, which is going to be under one page. You're going to be able to get there easily.
Technical bulletins straight from the OEM.
I'm going to go search for them on the computer anyways. If I have them in the tool, it saves me a step.
The top repairs graph shows the specific parts and procedures that most often made the fix for other technicians. You can see what worked on the exact code or symptom you're troubleshooting. It gives you a head start.
That might save us a lot of time going around in circles.
With Snapon, you get access to all the data. And Smart Data helps you pick out the highlights,
which limits the amount of information that I'm looking at by going through and highlighting sensors related to that code.
It's going to be bright red for us and let us know that, hey, this data is not what it should be.
Functional tests and resets puts the test you need right on top.
So you don't have to go searching through a whole long list of modules trying to find that functional reset. I have some guys in the shop that may not be as experienced as me. I can still give them that tool and they can walk through that intelligent diagnostic process and they can get some of the preliminary work done before they even need to come to me and ask for help.
If you're more experienced, you can follow the workflow or navigate to the full array of data available. Jump back into fast-track intelligent diagnostics whenever you want. It's all there. Everything you need and nothing you don't. Show the value of your work from start to finish.
I can use the Triton D10 to do a pre and a post scan. Everything can be saved, loaded to the cloud. I can print that all out, hand it to my customers, show them exactly what we did, justify all of our time to make sure that we get paid for our service.
Snapon customer support, online training, and regular service from your franchisee ensure that you get the most from your diagnostic tool.
I need a tool that I know is going to work correctly and get these vehicles put back on the road safely.
All in all, I think Snapon has done a great job with the Triton D10, kind of wrapping everything I need to do diagnostics into one compact package.
I'm a big fan of using the Triton D10, especially when we jump out of the truck and we're ready to hit a challenging diagnostic.
The scanner, the scope, fast-track intelligent diagnostics, Snap-on quality, Triton D10.